Hello students, so today I have come up with a physics challenge question, right? As you can see here, a question is there. If you are able to solve this, or if you can solve this, you are most welcome. You can solve this question on your own and pause the video and check for the answer after solving. Or if you don't know how to solve, at least try it once, then please look forward. I am solving this question. Okay, so let's get solving. Now firstly, there you can say a shortcut or a concept there is behind this question. That concept is about nodes and loops. You have to understand what is a node and what is a loop. Now see, as you can see the circuit over here, है ना? Circuit, here is a wire coming and here also is a wire, here also wire. So at this point, है ना? At this point B, three wires are joined. So this will be called a node. Wherever there are joints present in the wire, that will be called a node. This will be called a node. This will be called a node. This will be called a node. So this is a node. I hope you get it. This is also a node, right? Because if we construct like this, so this wire and this wire are joint over here. So this becomes a node. Okay. Now, if I redraw this, can I draw like this? है ना? So this, now why I drew positive over here? As you can see, there is a hint कि current is going in this direction. So obviously positive to negative, right? That's why, है ना? So I draw this, है ना? Then this resistance over here and this wire are joined over here. This becomes a node. This becomes a node. So this is a definition of node. Clear? Now what does node say? है ना? देखो, a current will move from here, है ना? We have a voltage source here. Current will start moving. The same current I will flow. But here you can see the distribution. Here the current that was going at this node, but the current coming out of the node is divided into two parts. The current going is this, but the current coming out is this and this. है ना? So we'll talk with respect to the node. So again we have to talk about the very fundamental law of physics, that is conservation of charge. So charge will always be conserved. So incoming current will be equal to outgoing current with respect to the node I am talking. The incoming current in the node will be equal to the outgoing current from the node. Will that be equal? है ना? Always equal, because charge is what? Flow of current is what? Flow of charges. So if I current is flowing, then here also the charges will be the same. So that's what, if I current is going here, so if this is I1 and you take this as I2, so in the node the current entering was I, so incoming current is equal to outgoing current from the node. This is what is called as Kirchhoff's law, है ना? We are learning about Kirchhoff law of node. You can say it, Kirchhoff's law of node. Clear? Nothing. It's basic conservation of charge. Nothing else. Okay. So whenever you see a node, the incoming current in the node will be equal to outgoing current from the node. Is it clear? Right? So this is what you get to understand from this law. Okay? समझ में आई बात? Clear? Okay. Now see, here the current I is going. If you talk about this node, है ना? तो current I is going, I is coming out. So incoming equal to outgoing. Always this law will be followed for all the nodes. Clear or not clear? Okay. Let's move on to the second law, है ना, which is of loops. ठीक है? If you have understood this, okay. Then we take a look at the loops. है ना? We take a look at the loop. Loop as it suggests, it's a closed path loop. है ना? You say na, you listen songs on loop, the option on mobile is loop, so the same playlist will go on repeating unless the loop option is disabled. So till the loop option is enabled, the same songs will go on repeating themselves. That's what is called as loop. So kind of this thing, and is called as a loop. You start from this point, you reach again this point, so it's a closed path. So this will be called a loop. I hope it is clear, the definition of loop. Okay, so let's see. Now I will draw the diagram once again. Okay, so here you have 2 ohm, here you have 9 ohm. Resistance can be represented by either this way or this way also. It's both are okay. Okay, 1.4 ohm here. This is 8 ohm. I forgot resistance over here. You know? Oh shit! I just erased everything. Okay. 2 ohm, 9 ohm, 4 ohm, 2 ohm, and other 8 ohm. So 8, 2, 9, 1.4, and this is 2, and this is V, which is given 17, right? It is given 17, right? So okay, I'm just pointing out the nodes, है ना? Making a little bit darker. So what you can see, if I current goes from here, I current goes here, I current is here, here the current is divided, because you are having 2 paths. The same will happen with water also. Whenever you have any confusion, just see water. If your water is flowing, so if you get water 2 paths, so water will flow from both the paths. This is I2, this is I1, right? And further here, as you can see, this is given in the question as Ix. This will also be something, है ना? So let's take it as I3, right? Okay, clear. Now what loop I'm talking about, I'm giving names, huh? This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E, this is F, G, and this is H. Clear? Okay, now what you can see, if I talk about certain thing, I talk about ABGH. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about ABGH path. So ABGH path, ABGH. So I'm again coming back to A only. ABGH, ABGH A. Writing better. ABGH A. If I'm talking about. So is it a loop? Yes. Right? So you understand very clearly. Like when I'm saying ki this has 17 volts as potential difference. This is a cell. A cell has 17 volt as potential difference. Means ki whenever I see 17 volt, it is a potential difference. So what I can say ki this is higher potential, this is 17 and this is 0. 17 and 0. So if my charges, if the voltage at this point, potential difference means potential higher potential is 17, lower is 0, so the difference is 17 minus 0 is 17. So higher is at 17 and the lower is at 0. Okay, now I start from 17, है ना, I start from 17. So while covering this whole path, the potential over here should become 0, है ना. So the some energy this cell was giving 17 joule, है ना. You can say potential difference is energy only, potential energy जो भी दे रहा था 17 joule था. अभी यहाँ पे some energy will be expended in heat or light, whatever. Some heat will be expended over here. So after expending both the heats at both the places or energy at both the places, when I come over here, my energy should be 0. That's what we'll talk about, है ना. So that's what we are taking for this path, है ना. After covering this whole path, this point should be 0. So what? 17. Because energy is expended over here, है ना. So I will take minus sign. My current is in this path, I will take minus sign because some energy is expended over here, है ना. Higher to lower, so the potential will decrease. No, decrease. Okay. So what is happening? V equal to IR, you know. So V is the potential or the decrease in energy. So here we will take minus denotes कि 17 से अब कुछ घट जाएगा. तो कितना घटेगा? Because I current is flowing. So I into what is the R? 2. So IR, V equal to IR. So this much potential out of 17 has decreased till here, है ना. So the potential at B will be 17 minus 2I. ठीक है. Now I have to take this path because this is the loop that I am considering. Okay. Further, one more resistance is there. I2 current is flowing through it, not I. So how much? I2 minus 9. Right? So when I reach over here, what potential? 0. So after reaching again, and after that no resistances are there, so nothing more will be subtracted, but here it should be 0. Is it clear? So by this method you get to find the relation. This is just the basic. This is again based on the conservation of energy. This is based on conservation of energy. We have two basic laws, and these two basic laws, if you study the 50% of the physics is based on these conservation laws only. Conservation of momentum, you must have heard, conservation of charge, conservation of energy, right? So momentum, many things, huh? So that's what. Clear? Is it clear? So can you be able to write this? So if you get this equation, है ना, for more loops, I took this for this loop, if you take this for one more loop, है ना, so you can solve it, है ना, you will get the equation. Is it clear? Is it clear? You understood this law. Now let's write this law for some other path also, है ना. Then I will tell you how to apply this law. I was explaining the basic concept behind the law. Now let's write for which loop? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A. I am taking this loop. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A. Right? I am taking this loop. Okay. So let's start. 17. Right? Minus I into 2, है ना. Then minus, I'm not going this way because I'm taking this path, है ना. Minus I1 into 1.4. Then again, I'm not taking this because I'm not taking this path. Minus Ix into 8. Right? And after that, no resistances are there. So nothing will consume my energy. So where I will reach? I will reach 0. So after expending energy, I will come here. And again I will take 17 and again my charges will start moving. So this process continues. Right? समझ में आ गई बात? So this is how you can write this. So you learned two laws. One is node law. The other is loop law. You understood both are based on, one is based on conservation of charge and the conservation of energy, right? and these both were given by Kirchhoff, right? And that's why they are called as Kirchhoff's node law, Kirchhoff's loop law. Is it clear? है ना? And we'll solve this question based on these two laws only. Clear? So let's start. So firstly, I need to find current Ix, right? This is the case, है ना? So I just take here for better, है ना, plus minus. This is plus, this is minus. ठीक है? Okay. Now what will I do? I will just write for this node, है ना? I will give the names A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and this is H. First, I need to find out the current I, which is easy to find out. I can easily find out if I find out the equivalent resistance. I know the voltage. Is it easy for me to find out I? Clear? So I can find out I. Chalo, let's find out. So firstly, solving this, 8 and 2 are in parallel. ठीक है? So first, step by step, this is 2, 9, 1.4, and the 2 and 8 are in parallel, so they will get one resistance. So my circuit is shortened. This is 2, this is 1.4, this is 9, and this is equivalent of 2 and 8 in parallel, right? We know how they are in parallel because the current is getting two paths, two different paths, right? So they are in parallel. Is it clear? Okay. So how do we find out? 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 8. Is it clear or not clear? है ना? So what we'll obtain? We'll obtain the LCM as 8. We'll get 2 4s are 8 and 1. Clear? So we'll get 5 by 8. So the equivalent value will be 8 by 5 ohm. है ना? 8 by 5, let's divide it. So it will be 5 ones are 5 minus 30. At a point, obviously 5 6 are 30. So what I will get? I will get as 1.6 ohm. So the equivalent resistance of 2 and 8 in parallel becomes 1.6 ohm. Is it clear? है ना? यहाँ तक clear. Okay. Now can you see the current has only one path for 1.4 and 1.6. So obviously I can rewrite the circuit as 2 ohm, 9 ohm, and 1.4 and 1.6. When in series, you just do the algebraic addition. R equivalent equal to 1.4 plus 1.6. 6 plus 4 you get 10 and you get 3. Right or not? So you get here this resistance. This is the simplified circuit. This is 9 and this is 3 ohm, right? So we are applying the divide and rule, dividing the circuit into small parts and then finding out. Is it okay till here? Okay. Now again, what you can see that again 3 and 9 are in parallel. They are in parallel. Okay, so let's simplify it further. This is 2 ohm and 9 and 3 will give me one resistance. This is 2 ohm and this is equivalent of 9 and 3 in parallel, right? So let's find out the equivalent of 9 and 3 in parallel. So 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by 9 plus 1 by 3. Is it clear? So again the LCM that I will get will be 9, 1 plus 1. So I will get 4 by 9, right? So R equivalent will be 9 by 4. and which gives 4 2 ja 8, 4 2 ja 8, and then minus point 4 2 ja 8, so somewhat 2.2 I'll get 2.2 ohm. Is it clear? So what I'll get? 2.2 ohm, right? Again, this 2.2 and 2 have only one path, so obviously I will convert this into this circuit. This circuit will be like this, है ना? This is 17 and this is 2 plus 2.2, which will be 4.2 ohm. Is it clear? Right? So this is V, this is R, and this is I. V equal to IR. So I'll get the value of I. Clear or not clear? है ना? So this is the way I will get the value of I. So how to calculate now? I hope you get it. चलो. So I V equal to IR we know, है ना? V equal to 17. I we don't know. R is 4.2. Clear or not? So I'll just take, है ना, 17 by 4.2 equal to I. Clear? So let's solve it, है ना? 42 170 कितना जाएगा? 42 7 4 जो 20 जो 14 1 7 4 20 29 294. No, it's too high. 4 4 2 जो 8 4 4 जो 16. या सी 4 4, तो ये 168 आ गया minus 2. So here one more 0, है ना? So 4 again. Let's see for 5 5 2 ja 10, 5 4 ja 20. It's greater. So what will happen? 4.04. So I we got 4.04. Is it clear? I equal to how much? 4.04. Is it clear? So we got the value of I. ठीक है, इतना समझ में आ गया? ठीक है, फिर तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है. ठीक है, वी. हाँ, तो हमको मिल गया. What's happening? Okay, चलो, we got the value of I. Now let's get back to solving, है ना? So again I will take here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and this will be H. Okay, so firstly we'll find out. Here I take as I2, है ना? Okay, so first we'll apply the node law. Node law at B, है ना? At B we'll apply. So what we'll get? I equal to I1 plus I2. Is it clear? So I, you know, is 4.04, है ना? So I1 plus I2, है ना? ये समझ आ गया. I1 और I2 को जोड़ के कितना आएगा? 4.04. क्लियर है इतना? ओके, चलिए नेक्स्ट क्या लगाते हैं, है ना? हम लोग लगाते हैं लूप लॉ. लूप लॉ फॉर ABGH. ठीक है, ABGH के लिए लूप लॉ लगाते हैं, है ना? मैं हर पार्ट कोशिश करता हूँ कि अलग अलग पेन से करूँ, सो दैट यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, है ना? लूप लॉ फॉर ABGH. चलिए, तो यहाँ पे ये पॉजिटिव ये नेगेटिव, है ना? ठीक है, समझ में आ गई बात? ठीक है, हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं यहाँ से, है ना? तो पहले हम लोग हमेशा कोशिश क्या करेंगे, हम लोग पॉजिटिव साइड से लेंगे. तो पॉजिटिव हमारा 17 है ना, यहाँ से स्टार्ट करिए पॉजिटिव से, है ना? तो प्लस 17 माइनस 4.04 इंटू 2, है ना? वहां पे ड्रॉप हुआ. नेक्स्ट यहाँ पे ड्रॉप हुआ तो यहाँ पे होगा I2 इंटू 9, ये कितना होगा, इक्वल टू 0। समझ में आ गई बात, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे होगा 17 माइनस 8.08 माइनस 9I2 इक्वल टू 0। क्लियर है यहाँ तक, ठीक है, ओके। अब इसको सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है और फिर डिवाइड करना है, तो यहाँ पे तो इजी हो जाएगा। 17 माइनस 8.08 इक्वल टू 9I2। क्लियर है ना, यहाँ तक भी क्लियर है, ओके। नाउ डिवीजन सब्ट्रैक्शन करते हैं। 17 0 0 8.08, 10 माइनस 2 8, 10 माइनस 8 2, 9 में से 0 9 है ना, 16 में से 8.92, 8.92 डिवाइडेड बाई 9 इक्वल टू कितना आएगा, I2, ठीक है। 8.92 समवॉट वो 9 के ही आसपास है ना, तो कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो समवॉट 1 नहीं आएगा, 1 से कम आएगा, 0.9 0.99 के आसपास आएगा, ठीक है। 0.9 यही आएगा, ठीक है। तो इतना ही लेते हैं, 0.9 एम्पियर लोग ले लेते हैं, ठीक है, ओके। 0.9 अभी 0.9 आ गया मेरा I2, I1 भी आ गया, डन यहाँ तक, ओके। नाउ लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड विथ दिस कलर, ओके। नाउ यू हैव गॉट यू हैव गॉट I2, ये तो ऐसे भी निकल जाता है ना, IX निकालने में प्रॉब्लम है ना। तो अभी IX कहाँ से आएगा देखते हैं, चलिए। अभी हम लोग क्या करते हैं ना, एक दूसरा लूप लेते हैं जहां पे जिसमें IX हो, तो हम लोग लेते हैं लूप लॉ फॉर ABCD EF GHA, ये लूप के लिए है ना, ABCD EF GHA, ठीक है। इसके लिए लेते हैं, शुरू करेंगे पॉजिटिव से, तो 17 माइनस 4.04 इंटू 2 माइनस I1 ऑल्सो यू नो राइट, I1 कैसे निकलेगा, I1 निकलेगा यहां से, कैसे कि 4.04 इक्वल टू I1 प्लस I2 था, तो 4.04 equal to I1 we don't know, but we know I2, right? So 4.04 minus 0.9, ठीक है, इक्वल टू कितना आ जाएगा, I1। इज इट क्लियर और नॉट क्लियर, ठीक है। तो बस यहाँ से I1 भी निकल जाएगा, ठीक है। तो हम लोग यहाँ पे करते हैं I1 इंटू पर लिख लेते हैं इंटू 1.4, उसके बाद माइनस IX इंटू 8, उसके बाद कुछ है क्या, नहीं है, तो क्या हो जाएगा 0, सिंपल है क्या, है ना। I1 का वैल्यू निकाल कर पुट कर देंगे, IX निकल जाएगा। समझ में आ रही है बात, ठीक है। तो बस यही तो करना है, सिंपल सा है, ठीक है, क्लियर। चलिए सॉल्व करते है ना। तो 4.04 और यहाँ पे 0.9, यहाँ पे 0 4 10 माइनस 9, सॉरी 9 लिख दिया मैं, वाई 10 minus 9 is 1, clear, and there you have carried, so 3.14, ठीक है, 3.14 इक्वल टू I1 हो गया क्लियर यहाँ तक, ठीक है। तो 17 माइनस 4.04, 4 2 जो 8, 8.08 है ना, माइनस I1 कितना है 3.14 इंटू 1.4 माइनस IX इंटू 8 इक्वल टू 0, ठीक है। है ना. You solve this, what will get? 17 minus 8.08, यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई कर लेते हैं 14 से. 4 4 जा 16, 4 1 जा 4 1 5, 3 4 जा 12, 4 1 जा 4, 1 1 जा 1, 3 1 जा 3, 6 5 4 9 3 4 4 3. यहाँ 4 डिजिट के बाद मतलब सॉरी 1.4 है ना, 3 डिजिट के बाद, तो 4.396 माइनस आई एक्स इंटू 8 इक्वल टू 0. क्लियर है. तो यहाँ पे पहले इसमें 8.08 ऐड करिए. 6 8 8 16 1 17 1 4 9 4 13 13.476. 17 माइनस 13.476 इक्वल टू 8ix. आ गया इतना. ठीक है. 17 में से 13 को माइनस करिए. 10 में से 6 गया 4, 9 में से 7 गया 2, 9 में से 4 गया 5, 16 में से 3 गया 3, है ना. 3.524 डिवाइड बाई 8 इक्वल टू ix. ठीक है. समझ में आ गई बात. ठीक है. तो दिस विल बी योर आंसर. इतना तो है. ठीक है. क्लियर है. बस इतना तो करना था. ठीक है. तो ये समझ में आया कंसेप्ट. तो लूप लॉ हमने सीखा, हमने नोड लॉ सीखा, और उसको क्वेश्चंस में अप्लाई करना किस तरह से, इस तरह से करना है. ठीक है. So I hope with this one question you will be able to understand many questions, solve many questions. See, this is one kind of question which can solve many of your concepts. So why this called a tough question? It's not actually a tough question. This is, I have told you also previously, the voltage drop concept. बस उस concept का application है ना. तो एक question में जब 4-5 concept involve हो जाते हैं तो वो एक क्वेश्चन ये बन जाता है कि इसमें बहुत सारे कंसेप्ट्स है, बट इज एक्चुअली नॉट टफ. ठीक है. इसको थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस करना है. तो इट इज जस्ट टू मेनी क्वेश्चंस इन वन क्वेश्चन ओनली, है ना. जो जल्दी सॉल्व हो गया वो इजी, जो थोड़ा टाइम लगा वो टफ नहीं. ठीक है. तो इसको बनाना है ना. इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस को बनाना है. देन ओनली योर कंसेप्ट विल बी स्ट्रॉन्गर, है ना. व्हेनेवर यू गो टू एनी वॉर, तो यू डोंट वेट फॉर द सारे दुश्मनों को आप मारने का इंतजार नहीं करते, है ना. यू प्रिपेयर अकॉर्डिंगली. सो यू प्रिपेयर बाय सॉल्विंग दिस क्वेश्चन. यू प्रिपेयर योरसेल्फ फॉर एनी काइंड ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटीज, फॉर एनी काइंड ऑफ कंडीशंस. दैट्स व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, व्हेनेवर गोइंग फॉर अ वॉर, प्रिपेयर फॉर द वर्स्ट, है ना. एनीथिंग कैन हैपन. सो एग्जाम इज अ वॉर एंड वी हैव टू प्रिपेयर अकॉर्डिंगली. ओके. थैंक यू.